When looking for a new luxury car, you might be evaluating how different brands compare. After exploring all that Cadillac has to offer, you'll be anxious to test drive a Cadillac at our dealership close to Midland, Michigan. These models are among the safest SUVs for the families thanks to our cutting edge technology and the V Series performance benefits make sure you to outperform your rivals. See why you should select one of these magnificent vehicles by comparing Cadillac to other luxury brands. Introduction: the starting price of a Cadillac xt6 is $53,690 and KBB gave it all rating of 3.9 out of 5. The xt6 had a third row that allows for room for 7 people and additional horsepower. The XT6 has 310 horsepower, which is less than most midsize SUVs in its class, but more than its smaller XT5 stablemate. Perhaps another instance of Cadillac losing an opportunity is a lack of hybrid option. Cadillac stands out of other luxury brands because to its cutting-edge technologies features that making owning your ideal car simple than ever. When you purchase a new Cadillac in Bay City, Michigan, you will have the entire world at your fingertips thanks to the feature-rich My Cadillac mobile app and smartphone connectivity options. Cadillac has received JD Power Awards for outstanding technology and quality because of the cutting-edge safety features you'll ever discover in the model portfolio. Also, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety designated the XT6 a top safety pick plus IIHS. U.S. News has evaluated 12 different premium midsize SUVs and ranked them. With ratings of 7.7 and 7.6, the Cadillac XT5 and XT6 tied for 9th and 11th position, respectively. To put into perspective, the top slot received a decisive 8.7, while the field's bottom half received scores ranging from 7.6 to 7.8. The Lincoln Nautilus and the XT5 shared 10th place. The MSRP range for the Cadillac is $44,095 to $55,095 versus $41,040 to $63,800 for the Lincoln. The XT5 assessment found that it had a comfortable ride, great dependability scores, and good fuel economy. The interior's low quality materials, the 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine's lack of power, the driver's extensive blind zones and the lack of headroom in the backseat and drawbacks. The Volvo XC90 and the XT6 matched for 11th place, and once again Cadillac had a more constrained MSRP range, with the XT6 MSRP ranging from $52,695 to $57,095 and the Volvo starting at $48,350 and rising to $73,800. Like the XT5, the Cadillac XT6 was praised for its quiet interior and strong load space but fell short in the luxury segment, with MSRPs ranging from $54,259 to $77,600. The Mercedes-Benz GLE class is at the top of their rankings with an overall score of 8.7. The GLE won plaudits for its cutting-edge infotainment and safety systems, roomy interior made of quality materials, fast, powerful powertrains with 483 horsepower, and predictable balanced handling. In actuality, the infotainment system's potential for being overly sophisticated and distracting is the only drawback mentioned. The Lexus RX 350 and BMW X5 both scored 8.3 and tied for the second position. The BMW X5's base MSRP, which ranges from $58,900 to $114,100, is the highest of any car accessed for the list. The starting MSRP for the Lexus RX 350 is $54,700, which is $4,200 cheaper than the base Mercedes-Benz GLE class. Cost $441 more than the base BMW X5 does. The BMW X5 offers decent performance in the base model with 335 horsepower, but a 567 horsepower variant is also available. The X5 also has an excellent ride quality, accurate handling, and a simple infotainment system and a sizable cargo capacity. In contrast, the far less expensive Lexus RX 350 offers less performance, producing only roughly 290 HP, but it nevertheless maintains a smooth ride and a plush interior. The RX 350's obvious drawbacks include a lack of power and a small amount of cargo room. However, if escaping from criminals is a situation where the life or death is at stake while carrying a small sports team is not possible, look to the Mercedes-Benz GLE class or the Lexus RX 350 if saving up to $10,000 is worth the loss of horsepower. An excellent SUV is the Cadillac xt6. It offers controlled handling and a respectable fuel efficiency for the class. There are 3 rows of capacious seats inside, as well as user-friendly standard amenities and a maximum load capacity that is above average. But it does have some glaring flaws. Numerous competitors provide liver-light handling and a less impressive basic engine. The gas pedal can be a little sensitive at times according to some reviewers, and power isn't always applied smoothly. Given the price of this Cadillac, the interior materials, while beautiful, are a little underwhelming, and the seats could use some improvement in terms of comfort and support. Our auto reviews are not based on individual viewpoints. Instead, to provide you with a thorough analysis of every vehicle we evaluate, we combine the results of expert test drivers with information like dependability and safety rankings. This assessment of the 2022 XT6 includes pertinent data for all models in the generation which debuted in 2020. Since 2007, U.S. News Best Cars has been rating cars, and our team's combined experience in the sector exceeds 75 years. Our auto reviews are impartial. Our editorial staff refuses pricey gifts or trips from automakers in order to keep them that way, and a third party manages all of the advertising on our website. One of the least expensive car in its class, the XT6 has a starting price of $48,595. Starting at the $58,295 is the top of the line XT6 sports model. The top trims of the majority of rivals are more expensive, but several of these rivals offer performance-focused variants that are far sportier and more potent than the XT6 Sport. The price of insurance for a Cadillac XT6 depends on your insurance deductible, the level of coverage you desire, the type of insurance you choose. The price of insurance you may vary depending on a number of factors, including your age, gender, region, credit score, and driving history. Consult our guide to auto insurance to find what's the best option for you. One of our top-rated luxury midsize SUVs, the Lincoln Aviator, is often a superior option to the XT6. Compared to the base and optional engines of the XT6, its base engine is more potent along with these features. The Aviator has a softer ride, a bigger touchscreen, and additional baggage space behind the third row. The only major advantages of the Cadillac in this comparison are that it has a larger total cargo space and a lowering beginning price than the Lincoln. The luxury large SUV of the company is the Cadillac Escalade. The Escalade is a fantastic automobile in terms of power, passenger space, cargo space, and technology. It surpasses the XT6. Additionally, the Escalade has a plusher cabin. The biggest barrier in this case is price. The base XT6 is about $30,000 more expensive than the base Escalade. Cadillac CUE Cadillac User Experience Infotainment System is available in the XT6. The touchscreen is responsive and has clear pictures, and the UI is rather simple. Although the touch-sensitive climate controls continue to be problematic, there are physical controls like a rotatory knob that function reasonably well. In this base configuration, the XT6 has 3 rows and 7 seats passengers. However, choosing a variant with second row captain's chairs decreases occupancy to 6. There is adequate head and leg room in all 3 rows. There is adequate room for adults for ordinary size even on the third row. Although the seat comfort is adequate, this Caddy's seats might use more bolstering and adjustability choices to feel more supportive. For the second row outboard seats, there are full sets of LATCH connectors, while the third row seats have tether anchors. This system received the second highest rating of acceptable from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety for its use. The lower anchors are too deeply embedded in the chairs despite the system's general user-friendliness. A 4-cylinder turbocharged engine with 237 horsepower is included in the XT6. Frankly, I am not impressed. It is less remarkable than engines seen in competitors and struggles to accelerate the XT6 quickly. The 310 horsepower V6 is more capable and provides enough power for daily driving, although it isn't as powerful as some competing systems. While some reviewers believe the transmission does an excellent job of keeping the XT6 in the proper REV range, others believe it occasionally has trouble selecting the appropriate gear. The throttle pedal can be a little too sensitive for certain people, which could make it challenging to accelerate smoothly.